Hello, and welcome to your read of who is coming into your life. So, what we're going to be looking at today is your energy, their energy, and then the two of you together. And we'll do kind of a check-in to see if the piles are kind of resonating. And we'll be looking at some pins in a minute. So we will be doing that in just a moment. But we'll also be looking at what is the purpose of this meeting, signs to look for, and guidance and advice. So as you can see, our setup's a little different today. We actually have a candle, of all things. And I got inspired to do this because I have a very extensive pin collection. You will all find out. So we do have 3 pins that we're going to help to choose our piles. But I saw my little collection, and I've had these for literal decades. There was a jewelry company way back that did this campaign called I Am Loved. And at all their different stores, they would have these different pins that say I am loved in different languages. So these are all the pins I collected. So this one was Spanish. I love that they made sure to say that in the back because some of these I'm not sure. I know this one is Chinese. It's kind of hard to see that. It is blurry in the picture. That is unhelpful. I'm so sorry. It's very tiny writing on that one. This one is Italian. Yeah, Hertzberg Diamonds. Not sponsored. I wish. Oh my goodness. This one is Indonesian. This one is Japanese. I know this one is Japanese. Goes back to my otaku days. Yep. This one's Russian. And then this one is Polish. So I just had these and I looked at them. I'm like, all right, we're going to go with like a red theme today. And the idea that our main theme, we're doing this read, and I want to say out of love and not the romantic love. Right? I mean, maybe relationships come up. We don't know. We're going to look into that. But the idea that you as a person can say, I am loved. And see who's coming into your life in that energy. I don't know. It's kind of an abstract concept, but that's what I'm going for. And again, not talking about love in necessarily, it could be, necessarily a romantic or physical aspect. This could be someone coming into your life for a partnership, for a career, as a mentor, as part of your soul family, a deep friendship, like just who's coming in? What's that energy coming into our lives? Because we are loved. We are loved in all these languages and more languages. So in that spirit, we're going to light our candle. So with love and light in our hearts, you can take a moment and just take a breath and just remember that you are loved. You can say it. Say, I am loved. In whatever language, that speaks to you the most in. All right, let's light our candle. All right, so in light and love, let us get on to our piles. All right, so we've got 3 pins today. I'm going to use a lot of pins because, again, I have a very extensive pin collection. One of my, what are they called now? It used to be a quirk. Moving all the flowers and the feathers. Hyperfixations is pins. I don't know. I just go place. I'm like, I really like pins. Go to an event, place. That's my thing. You like pins. All right. So, Source and Spirit, the universe, if you could help us choose our 3 piles for our collective. Ooh, all right, I got 2 right off the bat. And that one. Sweet. So these are going to give us kind of the vibe of our piles for who is coming into your life. So we do have our first pile. We have this clover pin. A lot of these I've had for so long. I've had since I was a little kid. So some of these I don't know where they come from. But if I do, I will let you know. Okay, and your card is Tranquility with the violets. So that is pile 1. Okay, pile 2, your pin. You might have seen this before on the channel. This is a pin of Lily Lou Art, a dear friend of mine, another artist, another tarot reader. You can catch them on Twitch, and this is their dandelion pin. And your card is Affection. Okay. All right, pile 3, you have this cute little cherry blossom pin. I cannot for the life of me remember where I got this. This actually might have been a gift from someone, and is very, very possible. All right, and ooh, we match. All right, your card is Refinement. Okay, feel free to pause the video. Take as long as you need. Ooh, we're a little crooked. Take as long as you need. Pause the video if you need to sit with the energy, you know, whichever pile speaks to you. And the, oh my God, I'm blanking. Oh, of course I am. The timestamps, that's the word we're looking for. Timestamps are going to be down in the description, as well as any of the cards and tools that we use. Links for the pin, also links for this lovely notepad. Also, again, from Butte Art and their shop. There's little peaches everywhere. I love it. So all of that will be linked in the description along with the timestamps. And I will see you in your read. Hello, pile 1. So if you chose Tranquility with our lovely little clover pin here, this is your pile. And again, we're looking at who is coming into your life. And we're looking at it from an aspect of the phrase, I am loved, and whatever that means to you. But it's, yeah, we're coming at it from that angle. I don't know. That's the vibe we're going for. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna leave this as a significator card over here. And I'm gonna pull cards for your energy, this other person's energy, and then your energy together. And I only have 2 oracle decks, so that's what we have to work with. So if these energies are just not vibing, you know, I'll say your energy and their energy. If you feel like these are reversed, then that's okay too. It could be that you and this other person are kind of reflecting energies, or kind of sharing it in that capacity. And it doesn't necessarily have to be someone you know. It could be someone you know of, or someone you don't know yet. And I'm getting the sense, so this is card, I can talk. This is card 43, and we have Pisces over here as well. And a candle, convenient, with the air sign. So this could very much be a lucky meeting. This could be a lucky meeting. Like, I know this isn't technically a 4-leaf clover, but I still see clovers as a sign of luck, of maybe chance. Maybe it's like a serendipitous occasion. You just so happen to run into this person, or a friend of a friend, just one of those kinds of meetings. So, all right, let's get, could we please get a card for our listeners' energy? Seeing you. Gratitude. Ooh, another air card. Okay. And Gemini. Gemini, air. This is the pink rose, number 36. Our candle's burning down fast, so I guess there's a lot of energy happening right now. All right, let's get... Oh, okay. I feel like that's their card, and then a card for the two of you. There we go. All right. Okay. All right, so can we get some tea leaves, if you will, for our listeners pile? I don't know what to say, because again, if this is kind of flip-flop, that energy, I guess we'll do person A, person B. So for person A's energy, and then we'll look at A and B together, like how this is working. And again, this is kind of a check-in to see kind of if this is your pile. If not, could be another pile that you could check out. But also, there are so many amazing tarot readers here on YouTube. Like, you will find the answer to your question. I promise you. All right, so is there any cards that want to come out and help? Whoa, help us see you. All right. Kind of look at person A's energy. Okay. Oh, see you. All right, we got two. I like it. Okay, so we have a dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman or feminine persons with dark complexion or hair. And horseshoe, good luck. Okay, with the clover. Wow. Wow, all right. I'm really loving person A's energy. They are coming into this meeting, this point of this meeting that's going to be happening from just a place of gratitude. And person A, I'm feeling like they're not necessarily looking for this partnership. And again, this does not necessarily have to be love. It's just a person coming into your life. And whether this card speaks of perhaps you, or person A, or perhaps this other person that you run into, or both of you. That's a very specific indicator as well. And again, it says woman, but this could just be someone, a mature person. I would say perhaps maybe around your age. But yeah, a mature person with a feminine energy. And this is just speaking of possible characteristics they might have. A darker complexion or dark hair. And I love that we have all these pink flowers. I do have my little roses, some dried flowers here with all the pinks. And Pisces and Gemini as well. Pisces here, we have Gemini as well. And two air signs, again, this just kind of tranquility. Yeah, person A, I feel like this is going to be something kind of out of the blue for you. Something you were not expecting at all. Yeah, this could very much be a chance meeting for you. Actually, let's get some runes as well, which are Peach Moonstone. Ooh, okay. So we have the rune of Isa, of ice, which is kind of a rune of slowness, of even stagnation, if you will. And Elgas, I think that's right. Elgas? I'm terrible with pronunciations, but we do our best. That's all we can do. And this is a rune of protection. So right now, things could just be very, like, you've been in a place, I don't want to say of stagnation, but just not looking for connection. Whether this is in a relationship, platonic or romantic, or if it's in even like your career or your studies. You've just been doing your own thing. And you've been super chill with it too. You've just been like, yeah, no, I got this. I am not looking for, another connection in any capacity. But what's happening here is that you are, even though things maybe have been slow or stagnant in some cases, you're very protected. as well. We have this rune of protection. Yeah, I'm just loving your energy with the gratitude and the luck, tranquility, all of these flowers. Like, yes, yes, very much yes. You're coming into this with, I think, of very much I am loved. Like all of our buttons say here in these all these different languages. Just, you know, you're loved. And you're good with that. I feel like you have a really good sense of self-love. And that's freaking amazing. Okay, so let's take a look at Person B's card. Another flower, because this deck is flowers, fruits, vegetables, and herbs. So both of you have flower cards, both, and all of these are air cards too. Okay, so we do have Scorpio over here. So Scorpio could be a significant sign for them, either their rising, their sun, or their moon sign. Possibly their sun sign, because we do have the sun here. And we have this clock as well. And this is a chrysanthemum. Okay, let's get a little more information. All right, let's not forget the runes this time. Don't get mad at me. Oh, we got 2 again. All right. Ooh, okay. So we have Hagalaz, this rune, which is the rune of disruption. And let me put this down. Just keep handling it. And we have Thurazaz, which is, it is a rune of like a gateway moving, but it's also kind of, you can see this almost, interesting, we have all these flowers here because this is considered almost like a thorn in a way. So it's like, okay. I'm getting the feeling that perhaps Person B is coming into this meeting and it's throwing everything off for them. It might be throwing them for a loop. Like, you're coming into this very tranquil energy, like, oh my god, this is amazing. I can't believe, we bumped into each other like this. And I'm getting the sense that perhaps Person B, I don't want to say panics, but definitely has an, oh my goodness moment. Like, there is a disruption, but I don't feel like it's in a bad way. And I feel like this is something they've been waiting for, this meeting for a long time. It is something that throws them for a loop, but we have longevity and the clock here with that disruption. It's something that perhaps they've been waiting for. All right, let's get some tea leaves for Person B. All right, seeing those 2. Oh, I'm going to put these to the side just so we can preserve as much room as we can, because a little bit of a different format today. Oh, okay. Whoa. All right. Please do not dump half of the deck. They like to do that. Okay. So our tea leaves are wishbone. A wish is granted. Yeah, I have the feeling that this is a meeting they've been waiting for. And if it's a relationship, it could be like, oh my god, I get like the idea like, oh my god, you're perfect. I get a little bit of that. And whether that's just, if it's a situation where this is perhaps for a career, or a job, that is just be like, you run into this person like, oh my goodness, they've been panicking, they've been trying to find the right person for this job, and they're just like, you're it, you're the person. It could be that they run into you and, they've been going through some trials with Thurazaz. Like, there's, like, yes, things are opening up for them now, but it's been a bit of a process. It's been a bit of a fight. Okay, and then we have staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. So I feel like if this is a situation, especially for like a job or career move, you are the answer. You are the answer, perhaps, to this person's what they've been looking for. Be taken care of. And then we have wishbone. A wish will not be granted. Oh, wow. You got both wishbones. Person B got both wishbones. Hmm. Okay. Person B, because we have, again, like difficult times with the staff, we have Thurazaz and Hagalas. They could be moving out of, or just be moving out of, a difficult situation. Yeah, they could be before, perhaps, this could be, if this, we'll see what this is together. But yeah, if it's more of a relationship, perhaps love or romance, they could be moving out of a relationship that, they thought was going to work, but it didn't. Um, or if it's a job, this person thought that they had the right people, the right person, the right staff, if you will, you know, to take care of the job, and it didn't. It fell through, and that has caused them a lot of havoc. Okay. Okay, so let's get the both of you coming together. Okay, and again, all flowers. These are all flowers, so all air sign. This, I feel like this has a lot of communication around it. Maybe it's you run into each other and you just start talking, and it's just one of those people you feel like you can just talk forever about. They have fascinating ideas. And vice versa. You find each other very intellectually fascinating. You connect on an intellectual level. You balance each other out. We have Libra up here. Yes. Okay. All right. That's lovely. All right. Let us get. I can't believe it's all flowers. All of. Okay, two again. Just get stuck in my fingers. All right. All right. So we have. Hold on. Rhino. Oh, I always blank on these. It's the rune of a journey. It'll come to me in a second. It's going to bug me. I should keep a cheat sheet. I just really should. I think it's Rado. I think it's either Rhino or Rado. But it's the rune of journey. And this is Sowilo, the rune of both the sun and wholeness. So in a way, like, the two of you together, this meeting, as the two of you are kind of crossing paths in your lives, this is a start of a journey. And a journey that I feel like the two of you really complete each other in this aspect. Candle is flickering a lot. I don't know, I just like that. I think that might be some confirmation there. Okay, let's get a couple tea leaves for the two of you. And again, I feel like this is a beautiful energy if this is speaking to you on perhaps a romantic level. But it's also a beautiful energy if you're looking at just a partnership, something platonic. Oh, excuse me. Confirmation, spirit's talking. Whew. And then also if you see this as maybe something in your career or studies. Like, again, if you think about a work situation where you get along so well with your coworkers and you click, the job that's right for you, and at the same time they see you as like, oh my goodness, this person is perfect. This is exactly, what we need. All right, so anybody? All right, thank you. Let's see you. Let's get our second pile. I always have to do it in two piles because this is 200 cards in this deck. And my hands are not that big. Yeah, oh, all right. See you on the bottom. All right, we'll get you two. All right, so we have Owl. Good advice from a wise person. Again, the idea that the two of you just connect on an intellectual level. I'm really, really sensing that with all of this air and the owl. Yeah, that you get each other just on an intellectual level. Lots of communication, talking, brainstorming, all of that. And Quill, get back to the basics. With the feather, yeah. I'm loving your energies together are fantastic. And that could be part of the journey as well. Part of establishing that balance between the two of you. Like after this meeting, it just, you know, it's just finding that balance between the two of you through communication in whatever aspect it is in your reality. You are the one who is going to know. And, you know, talk about the basics. Talk about the basics that you need to have for this relationship to work in whatever capacity this is resonating for you. Okay. Okay, so that is your energies. That is person A, person B, and the two together. All right, so what, if we may ask, our Divine Tarot deck, we may ask, what is the purpose of this meeting? Perhaps we can get a little more clarification. I'm getting the sense that it's like there's a completion. You complete each other. Again, yeah, Sowilo with the rune of wholeness. There's a completion that's just there. But could we get any other advice or confirmation for that, for the purpose of... Whoa, please don't. This is giant chunk. I was like, no. I'm not reading like 50 cards. Okay. It'll be a later reading. Okay. Let's see. We have the Lovers. Again, the Lovers can absolutely be confirmation about this being a romantic endeavor. It can also be a confirmation of the union of two people in a platonic capacity. The Page of Swords. Air. This is so new and just, yeah, I'm getting the feeling that the two of you can just talk for hours. You just really click together. And this is, the pages are it's a young energy. It's a very innocent energy as well. So, you know, the things you're talking is just anything and everything. You know, just, you vibe. You vibe on the same level. On Ace of Cups. Yeah, this other person, if you are looking at this as this is like a romantic endeavor, I want to say between the Lovers and the Ace of Cups, it's a lovely energy. It's a beautiful energy coming through of the two of you really balance each other out. And not just on like an emotional level, like in that aspect of a relationship, but very much I'm seeing on an intellectual level. You know, the person A is this person B's wish. And they've been waiting a long time to find you. And the fact that person A, did I say person B? This is person B. This is person A. I got confused. Person A is coming into this with a sense of just, they know who they are. Again, we have a lot of symbols of balance with the Pisces and Gemini and Libra. Very balanced energy. You know, you person A knows who they are. And there is a sense of self-love and just getting like the just gratitude for each and every day. And even though things have been slow, that doesn't bother them. They're just like, that's okay. Things will come when they come. Yeah. No, it's beautiful, beautiful energy. I'm so excited for you guys. It's amazing. Okay. I'm just gonna pull a couple more cards for like guidance. Okay, so signs to look for. We have the horseshoe and clover here, so I'm feeling like, and wishbones. Feathers, flowers, you know, maybe you'll meet in a park, in a garden party, I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting, it could be over a meal, You know, I'm just thinking of the wishbone. There's that, you know, thinking of like past Thanksgiving dinners where you had like the turkey had the wishbone, you let it dry, and then that was like part of the ritual, I guess, if you will, was to make a wish with the wishbone, and it was usually a big family thing. So maybe a big gathering of family, of chosen family. But and again, like this meeting is in a very tranquil place. So I'm getting the sense maybe for some of you it's very specific, a garden, a park. Um, you know, maybe you're hiking with some friends and they bring another friend, and it just so happens that the two of you click and you're talking throughout the entire hike. Like some that's very very specific, but that just came to mind. So yeah, I'm definitely, if any kind of signs could be things to look for is flowers, horseshoe, definitely the owl and the feathers, these wishbones. Yeah, okay. All right, so oh, can I ask my question? Any other advice for pile one? Although I have a feeling that it's pretty straightforward. All right, we got another 3. All right. All right, so let's see. 8 of Swords. Okay. We got the 8 of Swords. What can I do here? 8 of Swords, Justice, and the 8 of Coins. Ooh. 8s. Okay. 8s might be a number to look out for. So something that is coming from this feels like you might have to leave your comfort zone. So it could be that with the 8 of Swords, you know, you see this figure is kind of hunched over. They've actually, I don't know if you can see it, but they've got the finger in their mouth, like they're kind of a nervous habit. Like they're not sure if they should leave their cave. You know, they're kind of in their comfort zone. But if they leave, you know, there's so much they can discover. 8 of Coins. I feel like in some way this could also be like maybe a conversation starts from work, because 8 of Coins is about mastery. And the coins is like your physical world. So maybe it could be a person at work. It could be you're talking about work. It could start as perhaps a work opportunity and turn into something else. And something else I'm seeing with this story, because these are all mythology, myths and legends, stories, this is the, I forget exactly, but it's basically the princess and I think it's her 7 or 8 brothers are turned into swans, and she can't speak until she makes them all like crowns of, I think it's stinging nettles. I'm trying to remember exactly. But basically the process, this figure's process to get to the point of mastery, to free, you know, their soul family, their soul family, you know, was a long and hard process. It was a painful process, because that could certainly be a point perhaps where person B is coming from. You know, this has been a very long process, but they have also come into their own mastery of what they're doing through trial and error. And I just said trial and error, and I looked right at Justice and went, there could be some legalities still being settled. So yeah, just Justice, I'm getting the feeling of be open, be honest, be willing to kind of go out of your comfort zone. And my goodness. I love all the flowers. You have an amazing read, pile 1. You really do. You are so loved. You are so loved. And I just, love it. I love that. Okay, and 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is coming in fast. I feel like this is something that could be happening in the very, very near future for you, whenever you see this, because this is a timeless reading. So yeah, if something, let's leave this upright. Perhaps if you're invited out to do something, especially perhaps if it's amongst flowers or nature, that could be an opportunity to perhaps make a connection and have someone come into your life. It could be amazing. It feels like it could absolutely be amazing. So, pile 1, this is your read. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Leave a little rose in the comments. If you resonated, you can leave a little rose for me. I just want to see who does that. Or just a little rose, and you can say I am loved in whatever language is your language. I love that. All right, so if you liked this reading, please like and subscribe and share. It's very, very helpful because we're a very tiny channel, so we appreciate it. And I just want to point out that this calendar Freudian slip, but at the same time, it's something that could be happening in this calendar month. But this candle has actually almost burned down completely halfway. So that's actually pretty fast because we just lit it at the beginning of this before we started. So just an observation. And again, the links for the notepad, for any of the pins, also the different tools and cards that we use, they'll all be in the description. So please check that out. And thank you again. And until I see you next time, please take care of yourself, and I'm sending you much, much, much love. Bye. Hello, pile 2. So if you chose pile 2, you chose the affection card and this dandelion. Okay, and we are talking about who is coming into your life from the energy of the phrase, I am loved. So that is the vibe we are going for. And yeah, so let's just dive into it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, actually, this is going to be more of a significator. So I'm going to put this over here. We're going to draw a card for, we'll say person A. I'm saying your energy and their energy. So we'll say person A, person B, and then the two of you together. So could I please get a card for our person A? Okay, can we get a card for person B and together? Okay. All right, here we go. Person A's memory. Ooh, okay. Another fire card as well. I'm just sitting with it for a second because we have the symbol for fire, the Leo and the Sun as well. Fire, Taurus. Okay, I'm gonna get some runes. I need a little bit more information. Oh, okay, 1. I shuffle you. Sorry. Rytho came out in pile 1 as well, so sometimes they do what they want. So with Rytho, I'm getting the sense that person A, just say person A, and again, if you feel like perhaps you resonate more with person B, that's okay too. Sometimes perhaps this energy, excuse me, spirit's talking, is reflected. So it could be that you have a connection on a higher level with this other person, and you kind of share energies if perhaps you resonate with both or even with the other one. So with this fire energy and this journey, I feel like this is a connection you are looking for. You've been on this journey to find this other person. Like this is perhaps a crossing of paths that you have been looking towards. All right, let's get some tea cards. Tea leaves? Tea card? Ah. The circles. Let's get some circles. Ooh. Okay. Sometimes you shuffle these and they want to give you half the deck. And I'm like, no, please. Just, oh, okay. Ooh, all right. It feels like the cards are very, very slippy slidey suddenly. So again, I'm getting the sense that this is something that person A, I said pile A, person A, you've been looking for. You've been kind of and with you've been walking this path. I need to make sure I finish my sentences. Spicy brain, because I see with this this dandelion that this perhaps is a wish. You know, this connection, this person that you are looking for, that you're going to cross paths with, you know, is a part of a wish. Axe, forces working against you. Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. Yeah. So, this has been a journey. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to... I can't grip it. Gonna leave that where it is. Okay. I'm getting the sense that this has been a journey. Like, we even have the spear kind of piercing this heart. You've been through other relationships, other meetings. And again, this doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. This can be platonic. This can be in a circle of friends. People who you felt were, at one point in time, your soul family, and they ended up that they weren't. Could be your actual family. Could be your blood family, and just things didn't work out. It's been a hard road. It feels like things have been working against you. And I am so sorry, because that is a rough road. So I feel like the phrase memory here is referring to the experience that you've had up to this point. And I feel like despite it all, because rosemary is also an herb of healing. This is a rosemary card. You know, it's a very healing herb. And we have Leo and the sun here. So you've not lost your light. And to go through that kind of experience, you know, we have the axe and the spear here. We have two weapons. You know, just the unkindness against you. Like, to come out on the other side of that, and you have your light. You know who you are. You have this book. You know where you've been, but you also know who you are. And that is freaking beautiful. I just, wow. Just person A. I want to say pile 2, but just in case perhaps you vibe over here as well. But person A, wow. You're amazing. You have such resilience. You know, this has been a journey, and something that you have not lost hope for. That it's like you're going to find this. You're going to make this connection. You know, whether it's in love, in romance, in partnership, in a career, in a job. You know, this could absolutely be in reference to work, to a job, to a career. Like, oof. Yeah. Having jobs that didn't appreciate you, that took advantage of you, you know, for stupid reasons, you know, had to let you go because they were moving in a new direction, like that whole rhetoric. But you've still come out on top. That's just wow, pile 2. Okay. So person B's energy is Snapdragon, purification, the Snapdragon. Okay. That's number 41. We have 41, 16. And Gemini here. Gemini, Leo, Taurus. Okay. Sorry. Getting lost in the sauce. All right, what do we got? All right, we got 2. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Interesting. Okay, Sowilo. This is Sowilo, the rune of wholeness, but also sunshine, which I love because we have a lot of sun energy happening over here. And Kanaz, the rune of illumination. Okay. Oh, goodness. I don't know why. I start reading and I just start burping all the time. Spirit moves in mysterious ways. Okay. I'm getting the sense that person B is coming into this connection from a very innocent place. As much as person A might be looking like they've this I have not given up on this. I am moving forward in this direction despite of the things that have happened in my life. I feel like person B is coming from this from a very, very innocent point of view. They're not looking for anything. They're not looking to exploit you. They're not looking, for, oh, what can you do for me kind of vibe. It's very innocent. I'm just getting this wonderfully light energy from them. And we have air here, air and Gemini. So they also could be someone who's a person that's good at talking, carrying a conversation, but also not just any conversation, because a lot of people talk, but not many people say much. But this illuminating conversations. Again, we have Kanaz, that illumination. Yeah. Just a very kind of intellectual person as well. Okay, so could we get a tea leaf or 2 for our person B? I see a couple of you sliding around. Anybody? All right, I see you. Feels like the card's a little hesitant. Maybe this person's a little shy. And person B's, they can carry a very intellectual conversation, but maybe to get them open up, it might take them a little bit, which completely vibe with. Completely understand that energy. All right, so we have funnel, a period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Throne, a position of authority. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So this could be someone who's got authority. I mean, in a very literal sense. I'm getting a sense, and again, this is a very select group of you. If you're looking at this from a point of view of like career or work or job, like, you're crossing paths with this person. If this person is in the position of like a manager or a boss, as well as they can perhaps articulate their needs and wants, they could also be, again, that there could be a level of frustration about, the follow through, perhaps. Because if they have a lot of this air energy happening, Gemini is... Yes, Gemini is air. Yes. So if they have a lot of this air energy happening, sometimes, and I a lot of us, this happens to us, we kind of get lost in our head a bit. Maybe they're easily distracted, so, they could be a manager, but sometimes, like, talking about it is great, and then getting it to work that's a different level. And that's something perhaps you can help with. Perhaps that's where this connects, if you're looking at it from a point of view of a career, a job, or just a connection where the two of you can help each other out. If this is coming to you from a aspect of perhaps partnerships, whether it's platonic or romantic, I'm getting the sense that then the point position of authority, that throne energy, is very much like they know where their life is going. Actually, this is applicable across the board. Like, they know where their life is going. They've established their kingdom in a way. Like, there's a stability there. I'm getting the idea of the throne with like the emperor and the tarot cards. It's a very kind of solid, stable energy. And they too could be coming through this time of just frustration. They've been learning their own lessons. They've gone through a period of like self-illumination. I am belching so much. I'm so sorry. Yeesh. Yeah, they've gone through their own kind of, I want to say like enlightenment. A lot of air energy here. So both of these runes have an aspect of light. The sun, illumination, the idea that I think one of the imagery for Kanaz is like a torch or lantern. The idea like kind of hermit energy again with the tarot. So they've been going through perhaps a time of inner purification, refining who they are, what it means to be them, and perhaps also just getting this idea of like maybe this funnel, but it's also got like a filter in it. So even as things kind of strain through that process into this, and it's just taken a while to strain out all of the grit. Thinking like coffee. Filter coffee, if you will. I know. But if you just, poured the hot water over with no filter, like all the grounds, and it would become this bitter, chewy mess. And sometimes you have to make sure you have the right filter, and so it doesn't break or it doesn't, just everything slide through, and you have to pour the water slowly, carefully. So they could be coming out of this energy of, I don't know, maybe they own a coffee shop. Who knows? It's a very specific detail. But the idea of they've been going through a period of their own kind of illumination internally. All right, so let's look at the two of you. Ooh, okay. So this definitely feels like a confirmation. Love. I don't know where that giggle came from. If you're looking at this from an aspect of partnership, of love in a platonic aspect or a romantic aspect. Yeah, I mean, I know I've been saying like stuff with careers and jobs, and it could be the aspect of the two of you coming together to really make something work, so to speak, or finding in a capacity of work or hobbies or pastime that the two of you really love. Absolutely could read it like that. But I feel like for also a large portion of you, this is, love, partnership, whether it's platonic or romantic. It's definitely, yeah, I just, and again, I love, we have Libra here. It's very balanced. It's very balanced. And we have water and the fire, so I feel like the two, and air and water. So the two of you coming together, the two of you crossing paths, kind of make this connection that's a bit more grounded. From person A's perspective, the two of you coming together, that water kind of cools that fire. That like, yes, it's wonderful to be passionate, but, water's also healing. So some aspect of this past, these memories, can be healed. And with purification, I'm getting the sense with water, it's more grounded. Not quite as grounded as Earth, although we do have Taurus over here. But there's an emotional connection. I'm feeling this very emotional connection. Both intellectual and passionate as well. And again, passionate doesn't necessarily mean in a romantic sense. It can just be in shared passions, shared interests. but some wonderful connections, and the two of you really balance each other out. Yes. Sorry. I got excited. I'm getting excited for the piles. Oh, okay, we got two. Let's kind of swirl them around, whatever sticks. Wonjo. This is the rune of joy, which I think speaks for itself. A very joyful connection, and we've Isa, the rune of ice. So I feel like this is something that you cross paths, but the two of you take it slow. You know, from wherever the crossroads, wherever you meet, this is something, you know, again, with great affection and communications, because we have Gemini here and with air, and there's a lot of fun to be had as well, but it's just, there's a connection for the joy of the connection. And taking it slow, taking your time, you know, really getting to know each other, you know, and work on each other, work on yourselves and work on each other. And I don't mean that in like, because I feel like that could be interpreted as like, oh, you're supposed to fix this person. It's like, no. The two of you have done the work, but it's also so lovely that two people can help each other. They can see there's that support to go even further. All right, so do we have some tea leaves? If I can get some tea leaves. Oh, okay. For our two. So we have fair man. Dealings or relationships with a man or masculine figure with blonde, gray, or white hair. Okay. All right. And from our second tea leaf pile, are there any... Oh, I think you popped out. All right. Lily, spiritual love. I love that. Yes. 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 This is a connection that is beyond a physical connection. If that's something you want and the two of you are agreeable to it, then that is wonderful. But not necessarily. It's, and I think that's where this slowness comes from. There's a connection there of intellect, of a spiritual connection. Your souls just click. And whether that remains platonic or moves into a more physical realm, again, depending on what you and this other person are agreeable towards, that's just like, wow. That is lovely. That is absolutely lovely. Okay. Let's get our tarot cards. So this is, again, person A, person B, the two of you together. So if we could get some cards, and again, the purpose, like one of the questions I wanted to ask for the collective was the purpose of this meeting, of this person coming into your life. And I think it really is a spiritual love. Again, platonic or romantic, however it connects for the two of you. I really feel as if the purpose of this is to give the two of you the support, the confirmation that, you know, you can have this life partner, platonic, romantic, however it is for you. You know, you can have this great affection, this love as well. And it can be slow, it can be joyful. But yeah, and again, we get Libra. I think we had Libra in pile 1 as well, right in the middle. The sense of balance. The two of you just balance each other out. Okay. So, can we get any other information about this meeting? About these two persons coming together? Oh, please. All right, we're going to take the top one, which was this. Temperance. Again, balance. Oh, nope, that was right side up. And Hanged Man. And Hanged Man is a card of slowness, of taking your time. Both major arcanas, too, which I freaking love. This is 12, and we have 12 here. We have 14 and 41. So 12, 12, repeating 12, 12s. That could be a significant number if that shows up for you. And 41 or 14, that could be significant as well. All right, any other information about, okay. Two of Wands, okay. Yeah, it's interesting. This card is very interesting because we have this person with two faces. So it could be that this person is someone very close to you, but you can't see them. Not yet. And you're going to find the key that kind of unlocks this meeting. And again, we have the balance, and this, I feel like these two are just very much affirming what we've been talking about with taking your time, taking a moment to be still and just, just revel in this when this connection happens. If this is someone you've already connected with, this could just be, again, a confirmation of that. Like, the two of you just have that, you just click together. Okay, so could we get some, again, with the Two of Wands, I'm getting the feeling this is someone close. Because, I mean, it's these two people can ever actually see each other. Because they're almost one and the same. So could we get some clarification, some guidance and advice on perhaps what to look for? What, any signs? The Lovers? I didn't set out for any of these to be specifically love readings, but here we are. Okay. Oh, okay. And we got 3 out of that. Yeesh. All right, so we have the Lovers, we have the Page of Wands, the Moon, and the Six of Swords. Cards are all over the place. Page of Wands is kind of someone who likes to go out and have fun. Again, it's this very fiery, passionate energy. So finding something that you're passionate about, a hobby, a pastime, whatever it is, perhaps focusing on that. And that's where this connection comes in. That's where you meet or re-meet or connect with this person. And the Six of Swords, it is slow. Again, Isa, slow. A lot of water. So maybe if it's something with water, around a body of water, I don't know if getting the image of like kayaking. That's a very, very specific sport. And the Moon with illumination. Again, the Moon is a card of kind of illusions, but things you can't see, but can't see yet. So I'm getting the feeling that this person is close, and maybe you can't see them, not yet, but they're there. They are there. Okay, can we... May I ask, if we're allowed to know, how can they see this other person? 5 of Swords and the King of Cups. Interesting. This is a really fascinating read. I'm getting the sense of healing. Of maybe there's just, you're almost there. Or because again we have this figure is holding up a weapon. And then we had the spear and the axe over here. So there could be a little bit more healing to do in the King of Cups. So moving away from this Five of Cups, Five of Swords energy. Healing, going maybe a little deeper, healing these connections from the past that were harmful, that did hurt you, that caused you harm. And moving into the energy. And again, I say king, these are just energies, they're not genders. The idea of a king in this capacity is not only that, just a water dragon. This is a person, an entity that knows their own heart. And they're protecting this pearl, this gem. And I believe in mythology that the dragons, the very wise dragons, have this gemstone that it's like their pearl of wisdom, if you will. So moving into that energy of cups and cups, I mean, spicy brain. Making abstract concepts into words is hard. But taking this emotional pain and healing from it and coming into a sense of you knowing yourself, knowing who you are, what you need, knowing your boundaries, and being able to speak your truth. Being able to articulate, what you need. What you need and where you want to go in life. Yeah, where you want to go. With our Six of Swords here, this journey, that's part of your journey that you're on right now. And it's slow, but steady. You're making that progress. You're making that healing journey. You will get there. I'm not allowed to swear on YouTube, but it's not great. I have other words in the vocabulary I'd like to use, but yeah. Healing from these other wounds. Because remember, we're coming at it from these buttons, which say, I am loved, in many different languages. So from a place of love and loving yourself. And that is going to help this connection come together. Okay, so is there any other advice or parting advice? Okay, deck. The Five of Coins. The Five of Wands. A lot of fives. And the Magician. Yes. Okay. Moving from an energy of lack and difficulty and just trying to keep your feet about you. Jeez. Yeah. But fives are also a turning point. Fives are, you have the ability to now, this is where we shift. This is where we can start a new path, a new road in our journey. Because we have the Magician here. That's the fairy godmother from Cinderella. These wishes coming true. You moving into your own power. The Magician is about your power. You having all of the elements to establish your power. To perhaps establish your own kingdom. Your own throne. Yeah, okay. Beautiful. You got this. You got this, pile two. Eight of Swords. Okay, so there might be some messages perhaps in pile one, because some of these are a lot of repeating cards popping up. But Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck is getting out of your comfort zone. I say leaving the comfort zone, as difficult as it is, and as vulnerable as it makes you feel. It's going to help you on your path. And I say comfort zone as in the mind. So I'm just getting maybe a sense of if you are seeing a mental health professional, or you're thinking of doing that, or just someone who you trust to be vulnerable with, that could be very helpful in moving out of this energy. you know, making this journey into your magician power. So, pile 2. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. You have an amazing read. You are going places. I promise you. You got the tomatoes of love. Got the tomatoes of love. You're going places. It's going to be amazing. Thank you so much, again, for letting me read for you. You are loved. Remember, you are loved. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. What should you leave in the comments if you feel so inclined to do so? Maybe a tomato? Is there a tomato emoji? I feel like there's a tomato emoji. Let's say a tomato. Tomato of love. So again, thank you so much. Like, subscribe, share. It's super helpful because, again, we are a very small channel and we're doing our best to bring positive and uplifting messages and healing to the community, to the collective at large. And this is something I love to do. So hopefully I will see you next time. Thank you again. And until then, I should tell you about the outro and my brain, I don't know where it is, but this pin that was part of your reading by Lily Lou Art, I will have the link to her shop. She's another tarot reader and artist. And again, the notepad with our cute little peaches here was by Butte Art, so their link will also be in the description. I have a link to my shop because I'm also an artist and I have keychains and stickers and all kinds of stuff. So all of those will be in the description. It is very, very helpful. So please check those out. And thank you again. And until I see you next time here on the wonderful world of YouTubes. I was like digital interaction. That doesn't have quite the same flavor. Anyways, thank you. Take care of yourself. I'm sending you much love. Bye. Hello, pile 3. If you chose pile 3, you chose refinement, Dahlia, and our cute little Sakura pin. And as I was setting up, I realized the candle that we started at the beginning of this is super low. So I'm going to light it, a new red candle, with the same flame, with our same wish. We can keep that going. But I'm going to do it safely. And I will see you in just a minute. Okay, we're back. We kept our tiny nubbin right there. So our wishes are all there. Still, the energy is flowing. I am loved. Okay, so that is what we are talking about. Who is coming into your life? But we are looking at it from the message that I am loved. However that resonates with you. That's what we're looking at. And again, we had a further breakdown discussion in the intro, and timestamps will be up below, so you can go back if you need to listen to that. Okay. So the card you chose is refinement, and we have the symbol for Scorpio over here and air, and Dahlia is the flower, and we have this mortal and pestle over here as well. So I'm going to keep that as a significator card. I'm going to put this over her with our little sakura blossom. And what we're going to do is I'm going to make 3 piles, and just are we done? Nope, we had a tiny burp after. Okay, spirit's moving. So we're going to have person A as your energy, person B as their energy, and then how the two of you, your energy together, like coming together. If you resonate perhaps with more with B than A, that's okay. Sometimes the connection that the two of you share could be very reflective of each other, or could be a little flipped. So we'll see. If none of this resonates with you, that's okay. This may not be your pile. You can check out the other 2. Or there are so many amazing tarot readers here on YouTube. You will absolutely find an answer to your question. I promise you. All right, that being said, let's give our oracle deck a quick shuffle. Okay, let me get a card to represent person A's energy. Okay. All right, there's B and the 2. All right, no, we're not doing 3. Come on, come on, come on. All right, and then 1, please, for the 2 of them together. Ooh, we're getting feisty. All right. A lot of energy happening for pile 3, group 3. This could get interesting. We'll see. All right. Ooh, luck. Okay. Luck. Number 31, we have the symbol for Capricorn. Water. This little beaded bracelet, this kind of mandala over here. Is that the right? I'm thinking of like the long beaded necklace. It's not a rosary. It's... Anyways, my brain... Spicy brain is spicy. It's also very late at night, and this is the 3rd pile, so my brain... This could get interesting, but we have the luck, the lemon, the lime. We have the lime of luck. Very specific. Lime of luck. All right. So, let's get some runes for you. And we'll see where your energy is coming into this connection. Oh, we got 2. Knocking into it. Very feisty cards right now. Okay. So Wilo, the rune of wholeness, and also the sun. And Fehu. Okay, the rune... Yeah, it's the rune of like wealth, prosperity, fulfillment. Interesting. Okay. So I get the sense with luck, this is a very kind of like, again, I use the word serendipitous, but it's just like positive happenstance. And this could be a period of time where you're kind of feeling lucky. Just, yeah, because we have Capricorn here, and that's an earth sign. And with Fehu, that just gives me the sense that it's like things are going pretty well. Yeah, and with refinement, like you've been working on just streamlining, your day to day, and you're just in the groove. You're just in the groove of things. Things are happening, but in a very, in a very, very positive way. That's fantastic. I feel like you've come out of a period of healing. A hard time completing my sentences sometimes because the brain is moving faster than the mouth does. Spicy brain. Because we have the mortal and pestle over here, and that's a tool used in medicine to kind of crush up herbs to make various powders and such. So there could be, you're coming through or into or out of a period of time where you've put in some work, you've put in some healing. You feel like things, and again, we have water here, this water symbol. So there could have been like, you did some deep dives emotionally, and you're just like, you know what? Yeah, I'm doing good. And we have Sowilo, the rune of wholeness. So a sense of wholeness, a sense of, you know who you are, you know where you stand, you feel fulfilled. And so this is perhaps not a connection you're looking for. It's not a connection you're going out of your way to search for. It's just something that happens, and it's like, wow, I can't believe it happened that way. Like, it could also be just one of those stories that it's like, you will never believe how the two of us met. That kind of energy. All right, so let's get some tea leaves for our person A. I'm also feeling that one. Okay, got an astral house out of nowhere. Anybody? Yeah. Oh, okay. All right, 3. You got 3. Okay, let's see. We have flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Say that. Desk, pay attention to your work. Marriage. Ooh, okay. Okay. A message that just came across out of nowhere is this could have been moving on and healing from perhaps a marriage or partnership, situationship that ended in whatever capacity, and you are moving on from that. That could be a very, very specific person or small group of you, and that kind of ties in with this healing that I'm seeing going on here, and this paying attention to your work. I feel like there's now a focus. You've been focusing perhaps on work, and that's been going really well for you. You've just turned around and been like, okay, I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on my career, on my job. And if this is not this, the marriage is not necessarily applicable to you, or love and romance is not really your thing, you're looking at more of perhaps platonic connection. Again, friend. This could have been a close friend. You know, a friend that you really shared a deep emotional connection with, a deep intellectual connection with, and things ended poorly. You know, so you were coming out of that. You were healing from that as well, because I feel that friendships, when they go sour, when it goes wrong, when it goes bad, can be just as traumatizing as a lover or a romantic partner. Like, that's, yeah, but that's my point of view. Please take what resonates. So either way you're coming at this, I have a sense that person A is moving on from something, from a situation that was not good, but you're healing from it, and you've been focusing on your career, and you've been feeling good about it. Okay. So let's see person B, the potato of grounding. I love the potato of grounding. I just like saying the potato of grounding. It's like the broccoli of leadership. Also another card in this deck, which is lovely. Okay, so we have grounding with Virgo. 2 earth signs. Ooh. So you both could be earth signs? Perhaps Capricorn or Virgo are prominent placements, so you have just a lot of earth signs in your chart. Interesting. Okay. So we have the sun and moon here, and the number 5. 5s are about, in the tarot card, 5s are, or not just tarot, but kind of numerology in general. 5s are kind of this shifting point. Things are kind of changing. We're moving from one area to another. So I feel like person B is perhaps finding their balance. You know, we have the sun and moon here. They could be a spiritual person. With it, we have a little tarot deck over here, and the sun is peeking out. And with Virgo and grounding, it could be, sorry, I'm almost out of frame. It could be that they're finding their feet as well. They're finding their feet. They're finding their own balance in life. Okay. Let's get a rune or two. Oh, all right, we got 2. Okay. Wunjo, the rune of joy. And Gebo, I think that's right, Gebo, the gift and this kind of connection as well. Wow, okay. So person B is also finding their joy, their balance, their joy, and okay, all right, I want to get some tea leaves for this, because with gift, I'm wondering if they're coming into this, and I say they're offering something, but not with the idea of like, I need something in return, or it's like, if I do this for you, you're going to do this for me, right? I feel like this is a crossroads. The two of you are coming together at at pivotal points in your life. Things are shifting, and shifting for the better. And this person is I feel coming in with an offering of some kind. Okay, let's take, whoop, okay. All right, we'll take that one. Sometimes they literally just fall out. Oh. Okay, you both get 3. 4. Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. Come here. Come here. Come here. All right, so wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Ooh, okay. Dolphin. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. Owl. Good advice from a wise person. Owl came up in pile 1 as well. Interesting. Cat. A two-faced friend. I feel like I want to shift these around. Because I feel like this wedge, person B has gone through a time where the two of you could have very similar, I don't want to say backgrounds, but points in common when it comes to previous relationships, whether it's platonic or romantic, or even in a job situation. I don't necessarily feel like this read is talking about a career or a job in this capacity. I really feel like this is a relationship of some kind, but there could be a very specific person that this could also, you could take this as like a job or career aspect. But I really do feel like this is mostly a relationship read, whether it's romantic or platonic. That is up to what resonates with you. I'm feeling that perhaps with person B, this was maybe a friend or someone who was considered a dear friend. And I'm almost getting the sense of like, I don't want to say hoarded their attention, but just like it was like, I can be your only friend. I'm the only, like, getting this very kind of controlling feel. Just a little suffocating, even, to the point where it did drive a wedge, between them and the other people in their lives. Or lives. I don't know why that's plural. Or cat, 9 lives. And it could be that this person was, very sweet and affectionate towards person B to them, but to other people who got too close to the two of them became very aggressive or very catty, if you pardon the pun. And that was something that drove a wedge. And that is, I feel like someone else has stepped in with them, had maybe a serious heart to heart and was like, look, you need to understand this is what's going on. This person is not okay. This person needs to do some healing of their own. They need to go on their own journey. But I don't think they're healthy, for you in this particular capacity. So yeah, I feel like they've also gone through this grounding process of finding their own balance again. And it's interesting. And so maybe this is something like you meet through work, you meet through a function, maybe, because it says pay attention to work. Get the feeling that person A is really focusing on their career, their passions, like focusing on them. And we have dolphin here for person B. So it could be they started something in the past and they're moving forward with it. Maybe it's a small business, or maybe they're starting a YouTube channel. Who knows? But they're starting something that they've laid the groundwork for in the past. And they love it. Like, wow. Like, between joy and gift, like, this is just something that they absolutely love doing. And that's what they've been focusing on. That's where they've been finding their grounding. I just got, for some reason, like, the sense of like, this person B is like a presenter. like a conference, and person A is there for work. Again, super specific, but it just popped in my brain, so we're going to talk about it. All right. So that's the energy I'm getting for the two of you. Separate. Let's see what's going on for the both of you. Ooh, energy. Another sun. And Virgo. Another sun and Virgo. Very cool. Okay, so we have the sun and Virgo from person B, but we also have the water sign from person A. So yeah, I'm getting the sense that the two of you kind of connect. You complete each other. And man, when the two of you get together, like, things start cooking. This cauldron here just literally bubbling with stuff. And we have energy is our keyword. The orange. And I'm thinking of just that scent, you know, when you peel an orange, it's that bright, refreshing scent. There's like this new burst of energy for the two of you, which is awesome. All right, get a room. Oh, okay, just one. Okay, Thorazaz, which is a gateway rune, but also is kind of like a thorn. So this connection could be something that the two of you, I don't want to say use. That's not the right vibe I'm going for. The two of you give each other the support, the grounding, you know, the emotional capacity, the emotional maturity to heal even further, to support each other on your journey. And, you know, I just feel like this could be a little combination of both, pardon the phrase, work and pleasure. And again, not necessarily talking about physical pleasure. This could be a very, very platonic connection. But the idea of forming a wonderful connection, a wonderful partnership with another person who just gets you. Because they've been through similar cruddy times. And they're like, I get it. I've been there. But you know what? The two of us going forward can do so much. Can do so much together. And refinement. Yeah, again, going back to our significator card. The idea of the two of you coming together, and you've already been on your own journeys. And when you come together and you just click, you can take each other even further. That's fascinating. Okay, let's get some... Oh, all right, you just right at the bottom. Okay, got one teak there. Let's get our second pile. Anybody? Anybody? Oh, okay. I asked... I need to trust and not doubt. Oh, all right. I see you too. Wow, you're getting a lot of T cards. I think this is the most any of the piles got. There's a lot of tea. There's a lot of tea happening for y'all. Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Okay. Yeah. The two of you have been through it. You've been through that painful gateway, that painful transition. You do not need to lower your standards at all, because you know where it can lead. You know, and recognizing those patterns. You know, to be like, no, not again. You know, that's tricky. That's tricky, but I know the two of you can do this. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. This definitely could be a business connection. Absolutely be a business connection. And again, it doesn't necessarily have to lead to a relationship. This could be a very close platonic partnership. And it's just, again, the two of you get each other. So it's like you can finish each other's sentences. And the two of you are just good at business. Again, person B, it's like they could have laid the foundation for it. And person A is coming in with, they've done the research. You know, they've been paying attention to what's going on, perhaps in this field. And the two of you just have this energy, can make things happen. Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Yes. And that's where I feel like the fox comes in. You know, that's this shrewd, there you make a plan. You know how to move forward. From, you know, and not just luck. I feel, luck always, like, I feel like some people feel, or a common idea around luck is just like, it's very random. But I feel like it's the same idea with what people consider success. Success isn't necessarily random. Luck, I don't feel, is random. I feel like it's opportunity meets preparedness. So you're prepared. You've been paying, person A has been paying attention to their work. You've been doing the work. You're prepared. And this opportunity comes along and you're like, I got this. I have my resume. I have my website. I've got my portfolio, whatever it is. You're like, I have it. I got this. And that meeting of the minds is what this energy comes out of. Yeah, and they like I feel like it's like making a plan. Like, this is how we can move forward. This has been my experience, a very painful experience in some capacities. I know earlier I was like, I don't necessarily feel this is business. Now I'm just like, oh, business all the time. However, you can also see this as, if you're looking at it at a relationship, not lowering your standards. The two of you coming together because of past experiences are shrewd. Perhaps move slowly, you know, just really using your best judgment to move forward. And it's okay. It's okay to go slow. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah. Awesome. All right. So that being said, let's live into your tarot cards. Ooh, it's very warm. I don't know if that's just the energy floating around or just the room. Okay. So can we get a clarifier or two about the purpose of this meeting? Person A and person B meeting. What? Oh, all right. Right out of the bat. Right out of the gate. All right. We have 7 of Cups. 6 of Cups and 6 of Coins. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Okay. This felt like I don't know. I feel like this could go either way as far as like a relationship versus like a career move. And for some of you, it could definitely be both. The two of you coming together opens up a lot of options for the two of you. The two of you are so much stronger together. And again, like this, the 6 of Cups right over the slowly but surely getting ahead. I get the feeling that, again, this is a slow moving relationship. But not in a bad way. You know, you really work to establish a trust with each other. And this could even be someone from your past with the 6 of Cups. Someone who you've known or used to know, and it's like you come back around and you're like, oh my God, so-and-so, how are you? How have you been? And then you just kind of kick off a conversation and things click between the two of you. And a 6 of Coins, the idea, I'm feeling that between the two of you, there's this reciprocity, there's this balance. And that's something that person B could be coming with. If you're looking at this from like a career work aspect, that they could be coming in with perhaps some financial backing. You know, this idea that the two of you hatch, perhaps it's a business or some entrepreneur avenue, you know, but perhaps person B has those resources available that they've had for a long time. You know, they've done this. It's not their first rodeo, as you say, as the kids say. You know, between person A's hard work, perhaps their research, or just what they have prepared, their ideas even, you know, doors open up. And if this is kind of more of a relationship read, if that's what you're feeling, this could be, again, start very innocent. Someone from your past. Oof, burping again. Spirit's talking. But the Six of Coins is about a give and a take. You see these little beetles coming in and giving and taking with this elder. And we have an Arctic fox here. Okay, with our fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Yeah, the two of you, I feel, are very business savvy. But it comes from past experiences. It comes from trial and error, if you will. So the two of you crossing paths, the two of you coming together, is about taking, I feel like, this Six of Cups, this kind of pure and innocent wish, and refining it. Just immediately jumped over here. And refining it to a plan, to something that opens doorways. You know, that, yeah, the two of you just work so well together. That's awesome. Okay, so we've kind of got the purpose, the vibe. And again, like pile 2 was definitely a little bit more about love. And like a relationship, platonic or romantic. I'm getting the sense that this one can we can fluctuate either way, you know, or have both. Both is good. It's whatever resonates with you. You know, how the messages resonate with you, that's the important part. Okay, so could we get any signs to look for? Anything, kind of a heads up to know that this meeting is coming around? Oh, all right. Queen of Swords. The Knight of Cups. King of Coins. Ooh, all right. Again, kings and queens are very much just energies. They're not genders. And Three of Swords. Okay, interesting. All right, put stones on these. I like to move around. And cards are all crooked. Apologies. Okay, let's see. Things to look for. A lot of court cards. Okay, so the Queen of Swords, they are a very intellectual being. They are very smart. They're very shrewd. This is actually like a very just intellectual person. And this, I feel like this also goes back to, again, our fox. And laying, like, the queen knows how to lay down boundaries and adhere to them. And does not take any BS. Like, you can see this queen happening, but you can also see there's some heads on pikes back here. A little gruesome. But yeah, they're not going to suffer fools. The Knight of Cups, there could be a sense, because I almost want to say, like, the Knight of Cups is a very romantic knight, if you will, because Cups is about emotions and love and partnerships and such. And again, this does not necessarily have to be romantic. It can be very platonic. But I'm getting the sense that this, perhaps, again, is our person B, because we have the coins, the King of Coins. You know, this turtle, the turtle, tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. We have these two of them. A very grounded energy. and an energy that I feel like is ready to come in. I want to say and invest. For some reason, this is keeps turning back to like an investment opportunity. Like, I'm getting the sense that the King of Coins sees the Queen of Swords and sees how much that they are ready to like take action. They have a plan. They know what they're doing. They know what they're about. And in a way, the Knight of Cups, because the Knight is kind of facing this Queen. I just want to say there's like a courtship that happens. But in a platonic sense, not necessarily a romantic sense. Of like coming in and I want to invest, so hey, let's talk, let's chat, let's have this burst of energy, the meeting of the minds, let's do this. And it could be a little dicey at first with the Three of Swords, because again of these past experiences of getting burned by people who you trusted, both of you. So in a way, it's like, if there's a meeting, a person you come across, an opportunity that's presented, that someone is willing to invest in you. And it seems really good. You're like, this seems really, this offer seems awesome. However that offer is, whatever that offer ends up being, that gift. You know, that gift that comes forward. It's okay to be hesitant. It's okay to kind of be reserved, act from a place of intellect, of logic. I don't want to say be cold, because that's not necessarily, but just acting from a place of intellect and not necessarily emotion. But not to the point where you give up entirely, or you block everything out. Because the Three of Swords can definitely be, the mythology behind this is that I believe it's a crane woman, and she takes a part of herself, and I believe it's like a fabric, this beautiful fabric that she makes at night, but her husband doesn't know, because she gives the fabric to the husband, and the husband makes these beautiful, I believe they're kimonos. So she's like hurting herself basically in this scenario, when she doesn't have to. She doesn't have to keep this secret or keep herself apart from her husband, because one way or another her husband's going to find out. And you see the storm in the background, and it's not great. And especially with the secrets, this kind of two-faced energy that was happening on here, like, that's not the route you want to go. So logic, intellectually, yes. Take it slow. But allow this to kind of come together. See where it goes. Yeah. All right. So do we have any other advice? I'm trying to look for perhaps like signs or symbols that might kind of help out our pile threes to be like, this is happening, this is coming. I get the sense with, like, we have our repeating sixes here. I'm not sure, nothing's quite standing out. We definitely have citrus involved. I just got the image of like cocktails at a bar, because they put like orange slices or whatnot. So I mean, business deals definitely happen at a bar. All right, so we are asking, and it has to my brain, but we have to ask out loud, any other advice for this connection and how it's coming together? Two of Wands. Ooh. The Nine of Swords. Oh, okay, we get two more. Judgment. The Five of Coins. Just stacking all the cards on top of each other. Getting the sense of the Two of Wands is like a crossroad. Yeah, crossing path. The Nine of Swords and the Five of Coins. Don't let the past keep you back. Don't let the past blind you from the opportunities, from the choices, the opportunities that are coming to you, the choices that you have in front of you. Because these two figures can't see each other. But I'm getting the sense like this lack that has been in the past. Don't let that overwhelm you. You know, get into that mind of the Queen of Swords, not the Nine of Swords. It's like the Queen knows, and again, I say Queen as an energy, not a gender. The Queen knows their boundaries. They know themselves. They know what they're not willing to put up with. And they're very calculating. But they're very fair. I want to say that as well. They're very fair. They can see the truth. They can see the truth for what it is. You know, don't let the past. The Nine of Swords is very much like anxieties, things that keep you up at night. The idea of this myth is the prophets at Delphi, but giving prophecies that end up being like a self-fulfilling prophecy, but in the bad way, where it's like you're told, oh, this could happen, or perhaps this has happened in the past, so it could happen again, and then you end up talking yourself out of it. You know, you end up literally just being like, well, but what if, but this happened before, so just be careful not to fall back into those old habits, because you have judgment here. You know, you have, this is the Monkey King, this amazing quest, a quest of enlightenment, and you're calling. You know, and the Monkey King had a group of people that traveled with them as well. This could be the start of an amazing journey. You know, between the two of you, this meeting that happens could be the start of something amazing for the two of you. Okay. All right. So our bottom of the deck, Page of Coins. Yeah. Coins is about, can be about finances. And we had Fei Hu here. So this definitely could be a new opportunity to manifest in your physical reality the things that you are dreaming of, you know, with your luck here, your lovely lucky lime. You know, the things that you have plans for, you've been focusing on. You know, this meeting could definitely help start that journey forward. However this resonates with you, whether this is more, confirmation, I guess. Whether this is more of a career or a pastime or an endeavor, an entrepreneurial pursuit, or it's a partnership, it's whether that's, again, romantic or platonic, it's the start of something new. Pages are about that new start, and it's a very young energy too. So, which I get the feel like, I don't know, I just get that fresh new energy, especially with our orange here, the citrus, 2 citruses as well. So pile 3, I feel like this is your read. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you liked it or if something resonated, let's put a lime. Lime and the coconut is now just playing in the back of my head. That's great. But let's put a lime in the chat, in the comments. Sorry, I used to be a Twitch streamer. Anyways, thank you for letting me read for you. If you liked it, please like and subscribe or share. It's super helpful for the channel. We're just trying to bring more messages to the community, to the collective. So I really, really appreciate all of the support. And there will be links in the description for the tools and the cards, some of the pins that I do know where they come from. Those will be linked in, as well as our cute little notepad. That will be all linked in there, including my shop, because I'm an artist and I have keychains and stickers and art prints as well. So that will all be in the descriptions. So thank you again. Wow, you are going places, pile 3. So until I see you next, take care of yourself, and I'm sending you lots of love. All right, bye.